In today's video, we continue our sequence in hip strengthening and really working on getting those hip flexors nice and strong, as well as the glutes, the hamstrings, everything actually. Where there's nothing that we're not working really here. Welcome to the Flower Empowered. We're going to start, not seated, but from the floor. So what we're going to do is begin the process of lifting ourselves from the floor. Now, this is really critical when it comes to nailing your pistol squat, because you need to be able to lift yourself up. So you have to bring your left leg in nice and tight to the body, flex the right foot and feel the engagement. Now, there is a weight shift involved here because we are coming from the floor. Our center of gravity right now is over our sitting bones. So we're balancing on our sitting bones, but we want to shift, just like when you're standing, you shift the weight over one foot so that you move your center of gravity over your base of support. Well, our base of support, which right now is beneath our sitting bones, needs to move forward. So that means as well that our hips need to move forward and up, because obviously I can't move my hips to where my feet are without lifting my hips up. So for this, we're going to reach forward. So we're not going to grab the foot. What we're going to do is just reach forward with the hands to help to take the chest forward. And this is a little bit tricky to get started, but we're just going to reach. And as we reach, you're going to use a little bit of a momentum. So just feel yourself rocking a little. 1, 2, and on 3, we're just going to lift the hips. Now, you don't have to lift the front foot. Shouldn't have lifted the front foot there. We're going to do 1, 2, and on 3, we're just going to lift up, get the hips off the ground and put them down again. So 1, 2, and 3, lift the hips up and put them down again. And what I want you to do is I want you to feel the change in your base of support, the change in balance when you move from balancing on your sitting bones to balancing on your foot. And we don't have to lift the front leg yet. We're just going to feel this. So we're going to do this one more time on this side, then we're going to swap to the other side. So hands forward, we're going to go 1, 2, and on 3, we're lifting, the hips up. I didn't quite get it there. Let's do it again. 1, 2, and 3. Whoop. Lift, hold, and down again. Swap legs. You can use your hands to pull it in a little bit closer. You want to have it really nice and close. If you struggle with hip flexion, with being able to get the knee all the way into the body, you can actually work from here, just after every practice, work on trying to get this a little bit tighter, maybe take it a little lower from the ankle and just work on closing that space. But for here, we're just going to pull it in. And just also, when you shift your weight forward, you are trying to bring the foot right into the center, because this is your base of support, which means that your foot is in the middle and your hips are either side. So it's not that your foot is going to be there and your hips are this way. You want everything to be over this center point of gravity. So you will see from the other angle what I mean. So we're going to just start 1, 2, and 3. Lift up and down. Now you use your leg to get yourself up. 1, 2, and 3. Lift up and down. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Whoop. That's it. And down. Okay. Legs down. So that's quite challenging. And it's a very good practice. Eventually you can do it with less momentum. So if you really have to swing to get yourself up, keep going, and eventually it'll just be a little whoop, and then you're up. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is to work a little bit on hip flexor strength from that same position, because that you also need. If you felt that it was a little bit burny in your quads there, then this will help to kind of address that. So for that, you're going to come in really, really close. You're going to come up so that you are already up off the heel. You're going to point your toe and then you're going to lift. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down you come. We go for the other side. So foot really nice and close. Make sure so the foot comes in kind of the center, so it's in line with your flower. And then just lift yourself up, point your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see the knee going forward, and 5. So you can see this leg wants to help to get this leg up because this is my weaker side. So doing these little exercises really help to kind of layer on extra strength. So all of these different things that we've been doing over the weeks have been working to start to like layer on strength, so to build functional strength. And these movements will help you with your squatting with all sorts of things. There's lots of flexibility involved, obviously. If we are here and we want to come forward, you can see that there needs to be quite good dorsiflexion where the foot flexes up towards the body. So we really want to be able to close these angles. If you struggle with getting your feet to the floor in a squat, for example, then you're going to really struggle with these positions where you have to come up and down on one leg. So you can work wherever you find your body. You can work on creating both the flexibility and the strength that you need around the joints to be able to support these positions. I hope you enjoyed this. We are going to attempt to do a full pistol squat where we come all the way down and come all the way back up again. We will do that next week. Wish me luck because I can't always do it. It really depends from what I've been doing the previous day, what I've done that day, just the time of the month, my mood, lots of things can get in the way. But it's not about actually getting to the pose. It's about this journey that takes us there. So all that we are doing now that build up the strength to be able to even challenge these things, to even like try, I think that's the beauty in the journey of empowerment. With each week, you are empowering yourself to be able to try something that maybe your body hasn't been able to do before. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share or comment. Together we can and will make a difference.